Hey guys, KK4PYN back again with you. It's been a long time since I did a video, unfortunately, and this is a live stream for two reasons. A, because I'm going to give something away, just to see what sort of people are around during the day. I'm going to be giving away this Seed Studio Proto Shield here at the end of the video. I paid for this. I'm not a Seed Studio. It's just something I picked up locally. So if you want to win this, keep watching the video. I'll let you know how. Real easy. Don't have to do anything. No purchase necessary, etc., etc. So, anyway, what's been going on with me? Well, I've been working a lot and still traveling around doing stuff. But as you can see, shack is still a mess. Trying to organize. I've got some bins up here, stuff going on. I've got some bins up here, stuff going on. Just kind of crazy. At any rate, I'm working on a lot of things, and very soon you guys are going to be getting an announcement about a thing that I've made. And I'll show you what it is because, well, it's not going to be any big surprise or anything like that, but I'm making an Arduino shield. Doesn't look like much. It really isn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have somebody make up a couple PCs for me. Someone that is here local, and they're going to make a couple prototypes, if you want to call them that. And I'm going to ask for a few people out of the community that I know to kind of, this is pretty horrible glare from these glasses, huh? Yeah. Anyway, get some people to kind of beta test them, and it's based on some public code for the Arduino. It's not like I've created anything crazy, but so those will be out, and then if they work out, if things happen, if people like them, if it seems useful, then I'm gonna make a bunch of them. There's really there's no magic to it. It uses the Arduino TV out library and also uses pin 0 as an ADC. So the yellow or white and purple wires you see here just input to the ADC, and then this VGA outputs composite video. It'd be kind of difficult for me to demonstrate that right now, but at any rate, there's a few libraries written for TV out. One that's really fascinating is a TV out oscilloscope that this guy made. I don't have claim to any of this code. I just something I found and using it. I've used it a couple different times, and I was like, man, I wish I had something easier. So you can see there, it's got two buttons on it. There's going to be a third for reset, and there may be some extra stuff, proto area, I don't know, whatever the final revision is. But at any rate, that's coming up. It's just something I've been tinkering with for a while, and I decided it's easy enough to go through it. They're going to be cheap, you know. One of the things I'm going to try and get from certain people is how much do they really cost. I'm thinking like $10 tops. I'm not trying to make money. It's just I think it's useful. So you can use either the TV out oscilloscope code with it, or there's also some code for a DC voltmeter, and it just outputs to a composite screen. So if you've got, well, I don't know what I did with it. As you can tell, I got so much stuff in crates and boxes around here. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, you can use just a small, composite monitor with it cheap here. You can plug it into a TV or, a monitor, whatever you got, or if you have a composite to VGA adapter, something like that. So it's kind of handy. And then you can use it without that output also. You can just use it as a quick means to have an ADC input. So I'm going to have versions with a terminal block like this. I'll have versions with maybe a 3.5mm jack, so for some probes, if you want to call them that. But yeah, anyway, so that's coming up. And other than that, I'm waiting for the cases to come in, because I got to put this thing in a case. This is the SDR Play RSP1A. You see there. And I got to put this thing in a case. I changed this SMA connector into a hole because it was so loose. And then this banana jack that's on there is just a ground. Um, Something that I did to make it easier to work with. So um, waiting for that to come in. And other than that, I mean, I've just been messing around. So trying to get some better antennas up in the air. We'll see what happens with that. One of the things I am excited about is I just backed a Kickstarter called the U-Chip, which is a tiny little Arduino platform that's the size of a 16-pin DIP IC, which is crazy. I like small Arduinos. When you do small things with Arduinos, or you need to add an Arduino to a project that's really small, um, that's pretty cool. I've got this little booger right here, which is the Arduino. What do they call this now? Nano? I don't know. It's just wow, so small. It just went flying. Um, I picked it up when I was at Fry's up in Texas, but that's a full Arduino right there. It runs off a lithium battery, and you can see right there there's a USB. And if I flick this sucker on, right now the Blink program is loaded into it, and there you go, blinking away. Kind of cool. And then there's some Proto area on top. So I plan on using this literally with a small display, um, just as a voltage monitor to plug in and look at some voltage on something. I cannot. It. This thing is like a square inch. Look at it. There you go. Yeah, it's tiny, and I don't have very big hands. So, at any rate, other things in the news: Andy's Ham Radio Linux just came out with a new version 22. I downloaded it and I've been messing around with it, and it's fantastic. Um, so, might be doing another video about that here soon. Also, Chrome. I don't know if many of you guys know this, but I use Chrome operating system as basically my main operating system here in the shack. My main computer here is actually a Chrome box. It's an old Asus Chrome box that I picked up on eBay for nothing almost, and it just runs Chrome OS. So there's nothing to it. It uses no power. It doesn't get viruses. I never have problems. I've got a Windows over here, Windows computer as well, and then I dual boot that one with Linux, and kind of got it all. But I use a Chromebook as my main laptop when I'm not working, and I like Chrome better. So I found out that you can do a lot with Chrome. There's a lot of apps, even for ham radio. Like, for instance, I use the FT857 over here, and this is really, I'm just holding my cell phone here, guys, so it's nothing crazy, but let me open up my apps here. Bing. If I open up my apps here, you guys see that? Yeah. There's actually ham radio apps. So this radio receiver app, if you plug in an RTL SDR dongle, that'll give you radio, and there's a free tuning mode. The really amazing thing is this one. There's also an Arduino Create one, so you can actually program Arduino from a Chromebook or Chrome box. Where did it go? Did I get rid of it? Well, it's not in there right now, but there is a program called Whiskers, and Whiskers will actually allow me to control my FT857. Now, it gives me really basic control, nothing crazy, but it's pretty amazing that from a Chrome OS, which really, if you think about it, is Linux just stripped down to its barest form, I can actually control my FT857. So yeah, that's amazing. So I'm going to be doing a Chrome video here shortly. It's been in the works for a long time. I've just never got around to it. So I'm going to have the house to myself. Oh, we got some chatting here. What's going on here? Bing, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. At any rate, that video is going to be coming out soon. I could probably do that from the road, but it's just easier on the big screen here. So, not much else is going on here. I've got some new toys. Like I said, I was kind of reconfiguring the bench here a little bit, but I picked up this hot air station and with the soldering iron. The soldering iron's okay. But just, as a cheapie is like $80 and it works good. I also got the holder. This thing is great for bigger boards. So, other than that, I also reconfigured my entire, I know a lot of you guys would probably, what the hell is this in the corner here? But this tower over here, what does that do? I don't know what that did. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this tower over here actually holds all my UPS gear. So up there I've got a big 100 amp hour battery that literally only powers my internet and the surveillance camera here. Then I've got another UPS down here that runs off a bigger battery. The gray one in the corner there, the Belkin, you see that? The Belkin there actually only runs my router. So I've got a lot of power backup for whenever I got to do stuff. So at any rate, that's about it. Like I said, keep tuned for more stuff coming in. And for tuning in or watching this video, I don't have any memory left on my phone. It's just another reason I'm doing a live stream, because it would limit me to like a 4-minute video, which would probably be a good thing because I tend to talk a lot. But with the live stream, it'll just process and do what it's got to do. So anyway, we're going to give away this Proto Shield here. Is brand new in the box from Seed Studio for Arduino Uno. And all you got to do is leave a comment in the subscription or in the comments down there. So the contest is basically works like this. It's open to my subscribers, or if you go ahead and subscribe, obviously, and leave a comment, I will send it out to you. And I'll mail this anywhere that I can get it. So even if you're from another country, that's great. I'll send it off. You just have to be reachable and, have a legit address and all that stuff, and you can win this. If you're local here in Orlando, I might just drop it off. Save myself a couple bucks, but I mean, it can't be more than $2 or $3 to ship. So if you want to look at that online, I think this is the part number. But it's just a Proto board, and it's got a couple things on it, so, or a Proto Shield. So anyway, that's it. Good luck winning that. I'm just going to pick a random comment. I doubt that I'm going to have enough to need any type of thing. So I guess first comment wins, maybe. I don't know. First comment that qualifies, I guess. So subscriber or subscribe. And just leave me in there, some way to get in touch with you. So, okay, that's it. You guys, thanks for tuning in. If you did, I saw somebody pop up there. Don't know who it was. You got to look back in the thing, but you guys stay tuned. I know the channel's kind of slow. Follow me on Twitter at KK4PYN, and you get more news there and goings on and things like that. So, you guys